Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chinanyamwa. Welcome back to Nenya's Diary. Thanks for clicking in here again today, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button and watch this video to the very end. So Nanyamwa is here again to come and share with you guys a tip of what is happening around the world. So this story I'm about to share today is something that has been happening over the years, and it's still happening on this present day. A lot of our women, ladies, younger girls has fallen victim of this sad story, and this same story continues. So this is a true life story of a 20-year-old Miss Rita Wene Monendo. So Rita is a 20-year-old university student of Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. Rita was full of life, full of energy before she met her Waterloo on that fateful day. According to her friends and report, that Rita was conscious of meeting the said fellow that she met online, owing to the recent tragic incident that happened over there in Kenya about an Instagram model, Starlet Wahoo, who was brutally attacked, murdered on the 4th of January 2024 by her alleged lover that she met on Instagram, John Mantara. Speculations arose with the recent femicide that has been happening in the country, that their women, ladies and younger girls have been living in fear. So Rita's story was a case of abuse, assault, strangulation, murder and mutilation of body parts. But what I have come to understand with this story is that, according to report, that Rita asked this said fellow through their chat, "Are you going to kill me?" So that should have given Rita an insight of what is to befall her. So for Rita to have asked that question in their chat, "Are you going to kill me?" that's pointed to one direction, that Rita already has doubt of this said fellow she was to meet online, but Rita ignored her intuition. So with this report, a lot will be exposed about who Rita was, how she was lured to her tragic fate, and also how the perpetrator orchestrated the whole plans. On that fateful Saturday morning, being 13 January 2024, it was a tragic day for Rita's family, but unknown to Rita, she was embarking on a journey of no return. So this disturbing story began to drop when the federal authorities gained access to their chats between Rita and the perpetrator on their Instagram chat. That is why everybody at this point needs to be careful of who they meet online or even in person. The world is already cruel. It was quite unfortunate that this perpetrator has been stalking Rita over a period of time before he masterminded his plan, leaving no traces. So that is why everybody is now advised to be careful of what they share online. So, and these perpetrators, they have a way of scheming and talking out women, especially younger girls, out of their comfort zone with much persistence. I don't even know what this man would told Rita that made Rita to leave her house to come see him. So that fateful morning, Rita told her auntie that she was going to see a friend, that she will be back by evening, only if Rita knew what is to befell her. And Rita never gave a detailed information of the friend she was about to see or to meet up with. Rita was last seen on the mall where they scheduled for meet up. But prior to that meeting up, a lot has gone down without Rita's notice. And then there was no other form of communication, let me say on Facebook, WhatsApp, or even direct calls, but rather on Instagram. So this perpetrator has carefully masterminded everything, leaving poor Rita to her fate. Then a CCTV footage was shown where this said man was seen at Julie Mini Supermarket, where he went to book and make payment of an Airbnb apartment in Rusambo, Nairobi. So this perpetrator was seen wearing a white cap, glasses, a blue trouser and a black shirt. Who would have thought otherwise? This is just the normal dressing of every young guys out there. So this is purely a devil in disguise. So this said perpetrator was seen making a phone call, or rather will I say that he collected the keys to go and monitor the apartment before he proceeded making payments with cash rather than the normal M-Pesa they use over there, so that his identity or his real name will not be traced. So this guy was so smart with his game. But then there was a disturbing feeling, which I believe that the cashier or the front desk officer or whoever was at that place that issued the case to this guy did not do his or her job very well. According to Kenyan source, that a valid identity was to be presented, but this perpetrator never presented any. So what happened at this point is exactly what I cannot say. If the guy dragged Rita to the car, or that Rita entered the car all by herself. But both him and Rita was seen finally driving into the Airbnb apartment, which has already been booked and paid for. Rita's intuition was at play. She already has that doubt. I don't know why Rita even followed this guy, or what this guy might have told Rita that made her to come out. But nevertheless, the story continues. So at the cost of being inside the Airbnb apartment, Rita at this point knew her life was in danger, that she walked into the trap all by herself, that she has been kidnapped and there is no going back. And this is where we all have to listen to our intuition. So assuming Rita headed to that question she asked from the initial stage, are you going to kill me? This would have made Rita to step back. A phone call was put through to Rita's family demanding for 500,000 Kenyan shillings. And this was the exact case of Starlet Wahoo. It's like these perpetrators, they have a common group or a common ground they share. Then Rita's family tried calling their daughter, but at this point in time, her number was already switched off. So the following morning, the perpetrator flew the Airbnb with Rita's body, Rita's clothes and her phones. So this drew the attention of the Airbnb caretaker, who raised an alarm immediately. They invited the police and the police came to the scene as reported. At this point, everything started to unravel. They invited the owner of the apartment. She was arrested and detained for further questioning. Because at this point, the owner of the Airbnb or the cashier or whoever that issued that case did not do a proper check on the perpetrator before issuing out the case. So the police started their investigation. They started digging deep to know what might have transpired that caused all the bloodstains everywhere. Neither Rita or her perpetrator was seen at the scene.
So kujua kijana ndio alichukua nyumba na sikujua. Unajua sasa watu wengi wanafanya maoni, mtu anachukua nyumba anashinda kwa kufanya maoni, kwa hivyo usishughulika. Hapana, ni kijana tu. Dunia alichukua nyumba, si msichana.
Na pengine kama unaweza kutuelezea msichana amejua kwa jana?
Hai, sijajua, nimeona tu ana kichwa na mkono ziko kando na mguu hivyo tu na side ya nyuma. Yaani kila kitu iko kando kando hivyo tu ndio nimeona.
They followed the blood traces to a nearby dustbin at the Airbnb apartment in Rosambo, Nairobi. To their surprise, they found Rita's body stuck up in a polythene bag with her head and her mutilated body parts missing. At this point, they believe that this is the case of a serial killer. Then, questions arose. Who killed Miss Rita Wene Monendo? Rita's remains was taken to autopsy and was later deposited into the morgue. And then, finally, the autopsy results stated that Rita was strangled before she was beheaded and mutilated of her body parts. The world is already cruel. People do a lot of things for money or for reasons best known to them. Rita's family was of course devastated. Who wouldn't have? This is a 20-year-old we are talking about, and the way she passed on. So they were in pains, they were heartbroken, and they demanded justice not only for Rita, but all the women, ladies, younger girls who has fallen victim of this sad story. According to Kenyan law, femicide is a violation of law and it needs to stop or put an end to. And the people of Kenya consider January 2024 as the Black January owing to the recent killings and murder in the country. Anyways, what are your thoughts about this video? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.